to kidnap you but returned you the same day. Growing up with a strict African mom was like living under witness protection. I'm serious. Other kids had curfews. I had check-ins. If I went to the grocery store for milk, my mom expected a photo of the milk, the cashier, and a timestamp proving I was still alive. The only freedom I had was my evening jog. Every night, same route, same park, same headphones. It was the one thing my mom couldn't complain about because technically, I was exercising. One evening, I stayed out a little later than usual. The sun had already gone down when a car pulled up beside me. The driver rolled down the window and asked for directions. The second I leaned closer, everything went black. When I woke up, I was sitting in a small room with my hands tied. 3 people were standing in front of me wearing masks. One of them looked nervous. Another looked way too excited. The leader stepped forward. Call your mother. I laughed. Are you sure? Call her. They shoved a phone into my hands. Apparently, they wanted ransom money. A lot of ransom money. I dialed. My mom answered immediately. Before I could speak, she said, "Why are you calling from an unknown number? Not hello. Not how are you?" Straight to interrogation. Mom, I said, "I've been kidnapped." Silence. Then she laughed. Actually laughed. The kidnappers looked offended. One grabbed the phone. "We have your daughter. If you want to see her again, you'll pay $50,000. Another long silence. Then my mom asked, "Did she tell you she can't even keep a cactus alive?" The kidnapper blinked. What? She loses everything. Last month, she lost her house keys while they were in her hand. The guy looked at me. I looked away. My mom continued, "Are you sure you kidnapped the right girl?" The room got quiet. The kidnapper repeated the ransom demand. My mom sighed. "Listen carefully. If she's bothering you, I'll give you $50 to bring her back." The entire room froze. One of the kidnappers started laughing so hard he had to sit down. The leader hung up. Nobody spoke for a minute. Then they called her back. Big mistake. This time she launched into a 20-minute speech about how I never listened, how I stayed out too late, how I never answered texts fast enough. At one point, she completely forgot she was talking to kidnappers. She was just complaining about me. The kidnappers were getting roasted right alongside me. One guy actually pulled out a notebook. I think he was taking parenting notes. After the call ended, nobody said a word. Hours passed. No money. No negotiations. Nothing. Finally, the leader stood up and rubbed his face. "I don't think your mom wants to pay. I've been trying to tell you that." He stared at the wall for a few seconds. Then he untied me. They drove me all the way home. The ride was awkward. Nobody talked. It felt less like a kidnapping and more like coworkers leaving a terrible meeting. When we arrived, one of them opened the door and said, "Good luck." I walked inside. My mom was sitting on the couch watching TV. She looked up and said, "You're late." I stared at her. "Mom, I was kidnapped." She nodded. "I know. You know, yes, a nice young man called twice." Then she pointed toward the kitchen. "Food is in the microwave. Next time, answer your phone."